Okay, part 2.
Talking best and worst TV shows. We've just covered the best. Now we're going to talk about Ryan's worst.
Yeah.
So, The Nevers, Ryan.
3 years ago,
Everyone at the Touched.
woke up with a power.
Touched are rewriting the rules of reality. I want them under control. There's a harmony to our world that's worth preserving.
Yeah, The Nevers.
Boring.
Yeah, a boring show, which I thought this was like stroke of genius. Like, this is a program about people from the Victorian era with superhero abilities. Pretty much like Umbrella Academy, but in the Victorian era. Overall narrative was like so.
That's a shame.
Next one, Young Rock.
Number 94, Dwayne Johnson.
To understand me, you gotta understand where I came from. Let me just take you back to when I was 10 years old living in Hawaii.
Of course, your dad was wrestling superstar.
The soul man, Rocky Johnson. To me, he was a superhero. Learned a lot of lessons very early on in life.
It's a shame that you don't like this one.
How can you make a boring, a disappointing show of the life of Dwayne Johnson? Not compelling.
You've commented to say that it fails to tell his story properly.
Yeah,
Can you explain that a bit more, Ryan?
it still accomplished a few things. 3 different periods of young Rocky's life growing up. The person who played Rocky Johnson, Dwayne's dad, was spot on.
So does he take his name, The Rock, from his dad's name, do you think?
Probably yes.
Okay.
Instead of calling him Rocky Johnson, his son, in this made-up reality of 2035, which is campaign for President of the United States. I would be surprised if I'd be happening in reality.
Who knows, Ryan? It is a strange thing to both tell his backstory and then invent a future for him.
Yeah, we're trying too hard and trying to accomplish both things, from just being a straight up origin of Dwayne's childhood.
I suppose if he became president, then it would be an interesting story to tell, but you can't just say, and then maybe he becomes president. That's a bit goofy.
I thought the people they got to personate the people in a healthy childhood, like Andre the Giant, Dwayne Rocky Johnson, the mum, all the other wrestlers he grew up was like spot on.
So that's some praise. It was fun to see some of the other wrestlers that we know being played by younger actors.
It's the like golden age of professional wrestling. But overall, I thought this was a missed opportunity.
Moving on, Bird Girl.
7 is dead,
Find Judy Ken 7.
and he's named Bird Girl as the next CEO of 7 and 7.
Paging Bird Girl.
Here to save the company!
You're not supposed to stand on the table.
Which is the spin-off to Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. Just like Young Rock, I thought this was a waste of opportunity as well. A major letdown to not follow up from what happened to Harvey Birdman at the finale of that last episode. Her trying to take over from his dad's company. The jokes didn't land, the characters were not interesting, and most of the premise don't know what Bird Girl was trying to be.
Yeah.
So it didn't like hit that far in terms of being the door Harvey Birdman meant to be.
Moving on, another sci-fi, Intergalactic.
Enemies of the state, hardened criminals.
Nobody move. Just some sort of mutiny.
We need to get to Arcadia.
Maybe put some safety straps on. Maybe not.
Another Sky original. In fact, a lot of these are Sky originals. That's interesting to note, right?
Yeah.
You're watching a lot of Sky media. So another space opera that I didn't care about.
Yeah, and it's also basically like a Star Trek, Star Wars rip-off. That's the best way I can describe it.
Is it a comedy? Is it a drama, I'm guessing?
Well, yeah, definitely drama.
Bloods.
What are you doing?
I'm Wendy, your new partner.
This is what the job's all about. Out on the road, being your own boss.
Well, Joe's our boss. You were amazing.
You didn't do too bad yourself. Let's go!
Ryan says this was a failed attempt to show a comedic side of the front line.
To see the comedic side of the front line, which is emergency service, failed to deliver on the laughs, really. But I love the setting, which it is like way in the middle of COVID, showing the comedic way, but the jokes were not really that funny. The two leads were not really interesting overall, but it was very lovely to see a show that focused on the front line instead of something I ever seen before.
Where Help was very serious and it showed us the serious side of the pandemic, this is trying to have a more lighter, funny side to it.
Yeah, this was only for 6 episodes.
Okay. So it's not you haven't got a problem with them doing a comedy about frontline services, but the jokes themselves just didn't land.
Overall, I don't think it was that funny or interesting.
Dishonorable mentions, Ryan. So that completes your list of not very good TV of 2021. Dishonorable mentions, The One.
A single strand of hair is all it takes to be matched with the one person that you are genetically guaranteed to fall in love with.
Right now, you're selling me a fairy tale.
This will change relationships and dating forever. They won't ever be the same again.
This is a program I think it's about like improving your dating life, like a drama about this woman. If you see in a poster, they create this innovative dating site, help you improve your dating life. It did follow the actual premise of the show, so The One was a dud, but not enough to be part of my worst of 2021 list.
And it's a shame to see Jamie Foxx in your running. We like him, but Dad, stop embarrassing me.
Hello? The question is, why can't I have a yacht? Sasha, Malia, yes, we can.
Okay, when the Obama starts, I gotta go.
Why didn't y'all try yoga? I mean, didn't you say you wanted us to bond more?
I don't know how I let this girl talk me into coming into this whack-ass yoga.
Because you're weak, boy.
And why are you here?
I'll give you 2 reasons. Hello, ladies.
It does sound awful.
And it was a shame as well because I had a huge heart for Jamie Foxx until this show. It's like one of those family sitcoms.
So it's a Jamie Foxx vehicle sitcom, but not great in Ryan's dishonorable mentions.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that is 2021 in television.